That's what I'm trying to answer in this video. I've been using Instagram ads off and on for the last year already, but never to this extent. Normally it's a couple of days, maybe £3 to £5 a day, and just on a photo that I was particularly proud of, and so I wanted more people to see. But I've never spent more than like 20 or 30 pounds. And I've looked online to see what other people are saying about whether the marketing is worth it, whether the ads do anything. But every single video I've watched is just someone saying that they ran Instagram ads for X amount of time and then trying to sell you on their marketing course afterwards. So I promise you that at no point in this video will I try and sell you anything. So earlier on today, after picking a photo that had done pretty well in a previous ad, I'll put up on screen maybe here, I bit the bullet and decided that I would give it a try. I've chosen to do £10 a day for 10 days, totaling a spend of £100. And I'm just going to tell you my honest experience. Okay, so when I started earlier today, I had 3,407 followers. The photo had 349 likes, 9 comments and 2 shares. But I'm really interested to see how this goes. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow and I'll tell you exactly what I'm on after 24 hours of this ad running.
The next day.
Okay, so it's been a little over 24 hours, but so far it's doing okay. We've gone up to 3,430 followers and the post has had a bunch more engagement, mainly likes, but a few more comments as well. And I've been finding I've actually been having quite a lot of good conversations with the photographers that have followed me. And I've actually followed a few back because I've really liked their work. So that's an added bonus that I didn't really expect to get from this. I'm going to give it a couple of days so that it can work its magic a little bit more, and then I'll catch up with you again. So probably around 4 or 5 days in. I'll see you then. Okay. I should really be packing because I have a flight very early in the morning, but I need to give you an update because we're about halfway through. So obviously I'll put this on the screen for you, but we are over 3,500 followers now. And the photo is up to 621 likes, 19 comments and 2 shares. Shares haven't changed too much. One thing that is interesting is my YouTube has come up a little bit as well. It's tough to confirm or deny whether that has anything to do with Instagram, but it's definitely shot up a little bit more on some days. Might be to do with this. I have posted about a new video on my Instagram stories, so newer people would have seen that I have a YouTube, but I'm kind of writing that off for now because I can't prove it. I currently don't really feel like the ads are worth it. We're about 100 up, about halfway through. So it looks like potentially if we keep going at this rate, it's going to work out to be about 50p a follower if you're technically just trying to pay for followers using Instagram ads. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I guess the next time I'll catch up with you, I won't be at home. Hey guys, welcome to my hotel room. So I won't tell you where I am, but what I will say is that in the next month you're going to find out all about where I am and what I've been up to. But back to this video. So we're at the end of day 8. I forgot to get a screenshot at the beginning of today, but currently we're at 3,566 followers and the post is up to 830 likes, 23 comments and 4 shares. So a bit of a movement on the post itself, and the followers are still kind of steadily growing. Probably not as far as I would have liked them to have done 8 days into this £100 spend, but we've still got time, so we'll hold out hope. I'm hoping that by the end of the 10 days and the £100 spend that we'll be well clear of the 3,600, so that we've at least done more than 200 followers. I still don't think it'll be worth it at that amount, but at least with the 200, I feel like I've got somewhere with it. And next time we catch up at the very end of this entire ad test / experiment, I will go through a lot more detail about how the ad's done, and I'll show you the more detail that Instagram gives me on how many people came to the page and how many people viewed the post based on the ads. So I'm going to head to bed because we have to fly back home tomorrow morning, and I'll catch you back at the house.
Catch you guys on the flippity flip.
Okay, so we're at the end of the little experiment. I'm going to jump straight into the final result, and then I'll talk about whether I think it was worth it at the end. Okay, so we finished on 3,583 followers, and I'll put somewhere up on the screen what the gain in followers and likes, etc. has been, because I can't do math that quickly. The photo ended with 898 likes, 24 comments, and 4 shares. And I'll put up on screen while I'm talking now just the ad insights, just so you can see a little bit more of like the in-depth detail. But more importantly, let me just give you my overall like experience / thoughts on whether it was worthwhile. And I think it breaks down to what you're looking for. I think if you are happy to spend a bit of money to kind of get some instant results for maybe a reel that's promoting something that you're doing, or a poster that's promoting something you're doing, maybe it's worth it, because it is seen by quite a few people. It did have a good amount of reactions, in my opinion. Not as many as I'd have liked, but still an okay amount. And so I think if you're using it for like the promotion of something, either a specific piece of work or an event or something like that, then maybe it's worth it. Do I think it's worth it for followers? No. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're just starting and you have like sub 100 followers, maybe it's worth it to get your first few posts out there and seen by more people. But I think if you were to rely on Instagram ads as your like growth strategy, it's going to cost you a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, it was seen by like 11,000 people and 400-ish people went to the page. And it 100% could just be that the photo wasn't the right choice, and that the people that went onto the page didn't love it enough to want to follow. Fair enough. Not everyone is going to love my photography, and I'm not the world's best photographer. So that's fair enough. Would I do it again? I want to say no, but that would be a lie. I think I will try it 1 or 2 more times. Maybe not at this amount. Maybe less, maybe more. But I think just to do it once and write it off would be foolish. Like, there was definitely some results there, and I'd like to see if maybe a different style of photo that was more street portrait based or more landscape based would do better than that car photo that I chose. So yeah, I hope this has been any form of helpful or interesting. I was going to do this whether or not I filmed a video, but as I said earlier on in the video, like, I've seen so many people on YouTube say they've done this, get part of the way through it and try and sell you a marketing course or a this is my YouTube or this is my Instagram strategy course. And I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to be able to give you an exact representation of like realistically what you can expect if you chose your favorite photo from your feed and threw £100 at it. So let me know in the comments if you've tried it, whether you would try it, and if there's anything else you want me to try like this. The big world of social media and YouTube is a pretty big mystery to a lot of us, so I'm up for trying things. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this one, guys. Back to the normal, regular scheduled content after this one. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.